Hello everyone, and welcome back to My Life as a Trainer Sinnoh Edition. With your host, Champion Lance. That'd be me. A lot of you probably think that Alder's still a champion, but we took him down a while ago. He's been retired ever since, and he's been living a happy life. He actually came by yesterday and told everyone that he's doing fine. He wanted to say hi and everything, and that he's doing quite well. He actually played with Scorch yesterday, and it was the funniest thing. You missed it. But think of other things we missed. We did have a little thing that happened off camera yesterday that one of our filmers did catch in the gorilla filming. Our camera team is filming this all the time and cutting out the parts where it's not feasible, or they're sleeping or going to the bathroom, their cameras are off. But any other time, you can see, we will catch them on film. Ichigo happened to find a Kricketot yesterday. And not only did she find it, but here's one, here's two, here's three. Click. She caught herself a Kricketot. The only one to find one in this game so far. Out of our 4 trainers. Her Pokemon Campfire leveled up, and you can see she has Signalize as well. Here's Kricketot's data for you. Type Bug, Height 1, 4.9, shakes its head back to front, causing its antennae to hit each other and sound like a xylophone. It's got cute music, I'll admit. I think she's gonna nickname this one. I know she has Signalize, which is her Shinx. And this is her 3rd Mon. She has not caught a Starly or a Bidoof yet. Which is something interesting all the other trainers did back on Route 201. She's the only one that didn't. Maybe she was looking for a higher level. Maybe she thought that this would be a better spot to find them all. And she goes, cello, with it. Kricketot, the very early bug of Generation 4. It's okay, I guess. I mean, it's a bug and learns bug moves, but stat growth is low and, well, very lacking. There are more bug Pokemon coming, some ready to evolve rather quick into a stronger form, or you can take this one with you. You could have a metronome, it could not. It's not an amazing bug Pokemon, but it's there. And trust me, there are some good Pokemon in this game that are bug type. And so now we continue on with our normal story after that whole thing with the bug. Where are we going? Well, Asher is looking to go up north. To Route 204 South. Route 204 South. We can only explore half of this route right now, and that half is the south half. However, there is something catchable in the grass here. We can find a Paralyze Heal here. We can get more later when we come back. In the grass right now, we can find Starly with a 30% chance in the morning. Well, actually 25% Bidoof. Both are level 4 and 6. Sorry, I'm a little out of it. 35 in the afternoon, 25 in the afternoon for Bidoof, and 25 both at night. Our next grouping, we have a 10% chance Zubat at night. Our new Mon Kricketot, 10 at morning, 10 at night. And Shinx is a flat 15. 10% for level 4, 5% for level 5. And now the big game Mon, the big new one. Voodoo with a 25% chance in the morning, afternoon, and 15 at night. He's already in the grass looking. What's he looking for? I don't know. Maybe he's not looking. Ah. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he might be going to catch that fish I was talking about. Yes, it looks like he's going to catch that fish finally. Catch the fish, catch the fish, catch the fish. Not even a nibble. Catch the fish, catch the fish. Move the stick, catch the fish. He's trying to get a nibble on it. Unfortunately, old Rod is kind of old and, well, sometimes the fish don't bite. But he is going to grab a Paralyze Heal up here. So there is that. I'm trying to find something. I don't know what he's doing. He's driving me nuts is what he's doing. And it's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. No need to beat up around the bush with this one. Looks like he's just gonna take it out. I mean, I would. Wouldn't you? Hey, I wouldn't knock it. Alright, not looking too bad. And Thundershock. And Bidoof is out of the match. He might be trying to teach Shinx Crunch. Shinx learning Crunch would be useful for the battle we did last episode, but he learned Charge. Well, that's something. Asher still only has 4 Pokemon to his team. Oh, he got a nibble! He landed a Pokemon. As Zeus saw the exclamation marker, he hit the button to reel it in. Unfortunately, the old rod only catches one thing. The sad Magikarp. The bane of every trainer. Every time you go fishing and one of these pops up, you cry. It's not even worth the XP to fight at times. It's that low and that weak. But Asher caught it. Not a bad time to, but well, what can you do, right? Oh well. This is data to the Pokedex. So, swimming in gets slow and currents. It always splashes along for some reason. We're not going to nickname it yet. Remember, we'll do that when we have a theme in Eternia. Magikarp, the legendary fish that tastes bad, is not a great Pokemon. It's really not. The fish is bad. It's really bad. Besides only having Splash, it gets one move and it does chip damage. It's really just scam bait. However, on evolution, you better say your prayers you mistreated this fish. It goes from feeble to feel this. It's worth training or finding the evolved form for sure. Definitely a reliable Pokemon to add to your team. So with that, we're now switching to to our Dawn-looking trainer, Julia. Julia's going to try to Ninja Pass this trainer by not running, but walking when the trainer's not looking. If the trainer hears you running, they will look in your direction and you will get into a battle. Julia is now also going to save here and run north, now that it's safe. Or is she going to go the wide way around? It doesn't matter which way she goes, as long as she doesn't run into that trainer that's turning around. That works. You could just run straight. She's not going to turn. Alright, she's going an odd way, looking for items, it looks like, too. Oh, ran into a Pokemon. It's a Voodoo! Oh, that's a catch if I ever saw one. That's worth it. That is definitely worth catching. If you don't catch that Mon, you'd probably be having a long time before you see one again. But that's a good find. Voodoo is actually a good loyal catch here. You can see her Mon list. Over the winter, it closes its bud and endures a cold. In spring, the bud opens and releases pollen. And I don't know if she's going to give a nickname yet. She might be still thinking. Voodoo! An early grass Mon? Yes, it is. It seems like a rather cute Mon, but when it evolves, gardeners love them. And trust me, it is worth to evolve one of these suckers. Love and care, then a little shine, and you got a pretty good grass poison Mon. That's a hint to its evolutions. It's best to catch early and leave it in the party. Just be careful any poison barbs it may have. Take a note to drop. I'll explain poison barb when we actually get one, because we will get one during the adventure. Please wait for then. But still, Voodoo is nice to get early. But you can wait till later and do it a different way. And with that, she's going to go into what looks like to be the next area. Ravaged Path. I don't blame her for going up here. It's actually a smart idea to go into Ravaged Path if you have her starter, which is Turtwig. Yeah, Turtwig. It is Turtwig. I have it right in front of me. It says her Pokemon is Turtwig. You've even seen it a couple times. I'm with it. I got it. I'm awake. But yeah, she's coming in here. The Ravaged Path. There's only one item we can get here right now. It's the antidote. We will return here later. We also need Rock Smash to navigate this path. We can try to find a Psyduck here, but otherwise, hope we can level our team to get an edge over Barry. You don't have to come up here. You can if you want. There is a worthwhile thing to do. It's mostly Zubats at 78%. 20% chance of getting a Geodude. And the reason why we're here, a 2% chance of Psyduck. Yeah, because we have Chimchar, we might as well see if we can get an Edge in Water or see if we can get Bidoof to learn Rollout. First one to do so wins. She's looking for a Psyduck. That's the only reason why she's here, or to learn Rollout. Because right now, she would get wrecked if she tried to go after Brawly. Or whatever hers is. Barry, I think it is. Yeah, Barry. Well, hers isn't named Barry, but you know what I mean, her rival. Because she's about to get into a problem. She doesn't, but she got a Zubat. I gotta talk about that real quick. Yay. But I hope you see her team list and her nickname for her Pokemon. Some of them might actually be interesting if you look into their background, especially Moya Beaver and Clavia. And Zubat. You know it has no eyes, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be dealing with it that much. It does use echolocation though. Zubat. There's a trope for this Mon. It's one that is a very negative one. And yeah, it's not a great Mon at all. At start, you're found in every cave. Every single one basically. Or its evolved form is found in the cave. They're not as terrible as they can evolve into something amazing. I've used the final form in a few games and it's actually quite good. Raising an early Zubat can actually be very rewarding. Don't give up on one if you want poison and flying in one spot, especially now with the fairy typing. This could be a useful Pokemon. You can get the flying coverage for fighting, you can get the fairy coverage with its poison. And it has a few others. It is nice to have. Plus, it's immunity to ground, which also helps. Ooh, mama. It's gone up in value since the first game. I know that was a quick catch from her. I might show the full decks later on again, just to be fair, because I didn't give it enough time here, because Julia is in kind of a rush. You see, she's actually trying to get to level 9 for Bidoof, because the Chimchar cannot be defeated by her starter anymore because it has a fire move. It's a good chance that it would use it on Turtwig. Starly's okay and probably could handle it. Moya has a good chance of surviving and doing damage with Rollout if she can get it. It might run the gauntlet, especially because she can use it on both Mons. There's also the fact that she does, and this is a big thing. Oh, and by the way, since she can use on both Mons, no, she can only use on one. Starly, I forgot about that. Sorry, brain go burp. There's a good chance that she does get a Psyduck here. She can use that for the, not only the Rock Mons coming up, and give Cherry Paka a little bit of a break, but also be ready for Barry taking out his starter. The sooner she can get a Water or Ground Mon, well, Rock/Ground Mon going, the better. Preferably a Water Mon. It looks like she's swapping to her Shinx. She's looking. What you looking for? What you looking for? What she looking for? What's she gonna get? What's she gonna get? Triggering him on again. Oh, here we go. Here's some action. It's another Zubat. Remember, 2% chance. If she can't get it now and she learns rollout, she's not going to worry too much. Because I'll be honest with you, Psyduck are much more common later on. And this is only to see if you can get one early game or to see if you can beat Barry. If she can do either one, she's good. Moya's level 8. Voodoo's level 6. And the only reason she wants an early Psyduck is, like I said, her starter is going to be destroyed by a fire type. That's not a starter, but that could help. A Geodude. If it learns a ground move, it could help out too. But she can't fight it with her current starter. Jete would not beat it. It would not be grand at all. But she got herself a Geodude. Geodude's another good option. She could use that on her fire type, on the fire type. So she has options now. She's not hosed. It just needs a little bit of stuff. Again, I will read the description later. Geodude is a token rock type, solid defense, and evolving to something savage. If you find a high level one you really want, catch it fast. It likes to go boom. In certain special situations, it may be best to use the best ball to catch it. I won't say what that is, but if you've encountered one of these before and you missed it, you know why. And I feel bad for you every time. That's why it's one of the few situations I use a certain ball. I do authorize, if you had the best ball in the game and it's that situation, fire the ball at it. It's a very good mod to provide rock and ground coverage, though. But yeah, get this to its final form and oof. I remember Chloe got one of these. She lent it to me. She lent it to our other trainers for Gen 5. That golem has been Elise's worst enemy. Because every boss fight that golem has fought it and just trounced her. And every time it's sitting there going, "Hi, remember me?" And her face is like, "Ooh." Oh, that was fun. Fun time. But we're now back, and well, can she get it? Can she get it? Honestly, this is probably the most action we're going to see out of her for a while, so let's take it all in. You may notice the small rocks that are blocking the way. Those can actually be defeated after you've beaten the first gym. This is why she can't really do anything at the moment. With no badges, she can do nothing. But that Thunder Shock... Remember, Starly and Zubat are flying. And any jolt of electricity will clip their wings. And yeah, Zubat uses a grass attack. It uses Absorb, the base form. Doesn't help that much, but unless you're using a water, but you won't get Stab. Remember, Stab is the same type attack bonus. You know, I might as well bring this up now. We're starting to get to the point where we are going to have to start worrying about type matchups. Now, each Pokemon can either have one or two types. Jete here is a pure electric type. Zubat is a poison flying. Which means that any electric attack that Jete does not only gets a bonus because of its type, but will do double damage to anything that flies. This is what we call super effective. It's also super effective if Zubat was a water flying type, as it would stack the weaknesses. So instead of it being 2 times, it's 4 times. Which means, yes, it would take 4 times the damage. Quad weaknesses are very dangerous to watch out for. There is also the same thing with resistances. If I was using a fire type, should I use a fighting type? I'm trying to think, should I? Yeah. Say fighting, we use it against a Geodude. It would only do half damage because one of its typings is strong against fire. So it's not very effective. If you have types that 2 types that resist the typing, it's quad defended and it does only 1/4 damage. But if you are immune to it, like Shinx fighting a Geodude, its electric attack would do nothing. This is why she's trading out whenever she sees a Geodude for one of her other Mons. Because her Shinx would get ruined. So she's using a Mon that's super effective instead of non-effective. Because Zubat is most prevalent here, it makes sense to lead with the Shinx other than the other. Now, what happens if it's a type that's resistant and weak to a Pokemon? Right? What happens if it's both? Well, if it's strong and weak against a Pokemon due to its double typing, it's still 1 times effective. So there is that. You can null each other out. Note if you are single type, you do not have a chance of being quad either way. You're not normal type, you're not fairy, you're nothing. It's just single type. Single electric. That's it. Electric. Nothing else. You're not electric normal, you're not whatever. You actually have to have both typings. There are normal flying types. They have both. So you gotta remember that when you're planning. So now we've gone over typing and advantages. It also applies with moves. Each move has a type. Like Thundershock being electric. You only have to match 1. And you'll do 1.5 times more damage with the move. This is called same type attack bonus, which I did mention. This is applying to when Shinx attacks. So you can see how fast that health bar is going down because she's using both not only a stab type and the matching weakness. In short, that's a lot of damage. Now, there is other things I can apply. Like using a held item that would boost the attack of that Pokemon for even more. We don't have a hold item for Pokemon yet, but we'll get one later. But trust me, they're going to be really useful to grab. So if you see one, find them out carefully. Well, it looks like nothing's happened yet. Oh, another Zubat. It also gives me a chance to now also talk about another thing. There are priority moves. Remember how I said about Quick Attack? How it has an increased priority? Well, in a base Pokemon battle like you're seeing here, Shinx is faster than Zubat. So every time Shinx goes first, it's actually faster than Zubat. This is determined by its speed itself. So that Zubat had less than 15 speed. So that's why Shinx is beating it. This also applies to other Pokemon. You have the same typing. The base speed is what the speed determines which one goes first. But there's also times when priority happens. A priority move cuts that out. Like swapping is a +6 priority, if I remember correctly. So you can see how Sheripaka comes out before Geodude can even think of attacking. Again, this is because of the increased priority. There are moves that can go up to +7 priority. Quick attack is +1, which means even if you have a faster Mon, because of the increased priority, it goes first. And Sturdy does protect it from dying in one hit, by the way, the Geodude. It's not bad to have on Geodude, trust me. But yeah, let's just say this. When you start a turn, you decide by tier who has the fastest priority. Priority wins. If two mons are tied for the same priority, it's a speed duel to see who goes first. There are some that decrease priority and often have an effect if they do. If they do, they might do increased damage if attacked. Or if X happens, Y happens. So those are also to be considered. So, in basic Pokemon, remember, faster speed wins unless the priority is involved. So sometimes you can get away with an extreme speed and outbeat a quick attack because of the priority. This can get confusing, but don't worry too much about it. It's often knowing which move has increased priority, and they often say it does if it's faster or decrease if slower. In some sort of flavor. But with that, I think we got Moya to level 9. It looks like it. Oh. Level 9! Moya learned Rollout, a rock type attack. I mean, actually, I think it's ground, actually. Yeah, ground. Brain, work. Let's switch back to Asher now. Asher is going to continue on now. And, well, it's time to go into the new route. Route 203. Hey, Asher, tell me you got a little tougher. Me? Do you need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, let's battle it out. It's battle time. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Lewis. With your first rival battle, Lewis will always start out with a Starly. For Chimchar trainers, this is a cakewalk. If you're a Chimchar trainer, don't worry about too much. Just throw out Shinx. And just Thundershock. Here's the Growl. Remember, Growl affects the base. But we're using a special. And that's super effective. Don't get cocky, kid. This isn't over yet. Well, yeah. Starly's using Growl. And here comes the Yeet. Do it. It's super effective. The opposing Starly fainted. Now, he does have a second Pokemon that swaps between person. And Shinx did grow to level 9. And Starly level 8. Oh, Crunch wasn't level 9. I was wrong. Whoops. But yeah, Trainer Lewis is now sending out Piplup. Hey, a flying and a water! Both are weak to electricity. Shinx can just destroy this party if you're using Chimchar. No need to panic, no need to worry. This fight is over, just get your Mon up close and it's personal. And a free paralysis. Again, speed is decreased and also it kind of just does you in. Like, literally, it literally sent you to 0 almost on speed. And there you go. Full paralyzed. No action. My Pokemon's HP is low. This could be a bit tight. Yeah. Finish it off. You could use Charge and then Unleash, but... eh. 2 turns anyway. 2 or 3 turns. Not too bad. But that ends the fight for Asher. Making it quite easy, and I assume Ichigo is just going to be as quick, so we're not even going to worry about it too much unless she does something outlandish. Which, from what I'm going to hear from the team, that she's not. But that's okay. Lewis is defeated, and what just happened? He lost. Now we're going to flip the script. Now we're going to fight the battle with Kazuki. Kazuki is using, as you know, the water type. He has to plan this differently. Again, every trainer will start with Shinx. It makes sense. Trust me, making sense is important. And it will make a lot more sense in a second. You don't get too cocky, it isn't over yet. Yeet! Starly's out. That was easy for Kazuki, but now he's got a problem. Poor Kaz has to deal with that other starter, the grass type. Starly and Simba can't do it. Simba's not strong enough. What will he use on the grass type? Well, he doesn't have much of a problem. He's just gonna bring out William, his Starly. Which is based on William Shakespeare, who used English raptors in some of his works. An interesting choice for a nickname. Again, he's going to use increased priority because he doesn't have wing attack. If you have wing attack, you use that instead. You see how he got first attack? This is what I mean about increased priority. No matter what he does, it's going to go quick attack, Turtwig. Quick attack, Turtwig. Withdraw's gonna raise the base defense. That's gonna slow William's damage down. However, there is something that could happen that could stop this pain. Uh-oh. My Pokemon's AP is low. That could be tight. Quick attack. Another withdraw. And will it? Will it? Will it? Nope. Waiting for it. And another quick attack. And out. If it was a critical, that withdraw thing he's been doing would have been nothing. And there's quick attack. I mean wing attack. Bad timing, but he got through. Now we're going to flip the script one more time to go back to Julia to see what happens if you don't have to. Which is, he's using Turtwig, he has Chimchar. Now again, Starly. Jete. Shinx versus Starly. Oh, there it is! Quick attack just beat out Shinx. And then one shot, critical hit, extra damage, defense does nothing. Down goes the bird. It's cooked like turkey. And now he's gonna swap, and we're gonna bring out Moya. It makes sense now for her to do this because the move that we're about to use is gonna make it a little easy. A little easier. Otherwise, she's got to throw her whole team and hope it doesn't burn. As he said, it's not over yet, but it might as well be. Rollout is a rock-type move. I was right. Thank you for being right, me. Good job. The defense doesn't matter here. Rollout does. It didn't look like it did much, but Rollout's ability is that it increases damage each rollout. As long as it hits. That third one, if it hits, it's over. It's over if that third one hits. And usually I get 2 or 3 good hits out of it. Rarely I'll get 5, which is exceptional damage. Boom! There's the battle. And there goes the battle. As one person I know once said. Very easy trainer battles from all 3. I heard Ichigo did the same thing as Asher, so we're not going to view hers. But there you go. Oh, what do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Oreburgh City Pokemon Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that, totally. Route 203, the path from Jevlite to Oreburgh runs through here. Enjoy your first rival battle as well as more trainers. If you bag an Abra, you can start raising it now. We can get a Pokeball and a Repel here. It's only part of the route, but it's a huge part of it. We can get a Starly here if we want. Most commonly in the afternoon, but you can see that it's very common to get a Starly here. Like 45%. 55 in the afternoon. 25 at night. If you want a Bidoof, it's a straight 15% shot. And yes, the levels are 4, 5, and 6. Now for the interesting mons. You can get a Zubat at night, 10% chance. A Kricketot during the afternoon, which is a 10% chance in the morning or 10% at night. Shinx is 20 all around for level 4 and 5 at night. And the last one, the Abra. A 15% chance, 10% at 5, 4% chance at level 4. And they let the teleport away. That's our look on this route. I hope you enjoyed the small disruption of my voice reading out the route, but we're going to continue on now. You see, Asher can now go on. Is he not going to stop at the Pokemon Center? Usually people do after a trainer battle like that. And again, he only did a little bit of damage with Shinx. I wonder if he's looking for that Abra. Honestly, I wouldn't go searching for it. I'd just go. Like, really, just go. But he's gonna bring out Thundershock again. That's gonna work well. No, really, it is gonna work well. And Timber. Nice shot. Level 10 Shinx, nice. But he is looking, it looks like. He's digging for something. He might either be looking for a Voodoo or an Abra. Where's a Kricketot? I think it is Kricketot actually he's looking for. Voodoo is only looking on 204, I think, right now. Yeah. I just showed you the graphic and I already forgot. I'm that tired, okay? I'm sorry, when Arky wants to play, they want to play. You see one of those guys run 1,000 miles a day? They're non-stop. Plus his little brother, Troublemaker Torch, has been a pain in the behind all day. Look, I woke up and he was sitting there with a Cheshire grin looking at me like, "Hi, I just did something stupid again." Literally, he thinks he's somewhat of a clown. But that fight's over. With another fight, another level has been attained for Starly. Looks like Asher's Starly is about to learn Wing Attack. Oh, it didn't make it. It was just short. I thought it was. Oh. I hate it when that happens. 1 XP is always just painful to see. Yeah, it looks like he's rooting around in here for a little bit. Do I blame him? No. But I'll be honest. don't worry about catching every single mon on this route right now. Just catch the Shanks that you need and the Starly and the Bidoof. Those three will carry you for a little bit. There will be a time, and I'll tell you when, that if you want to go catch the others, it'll be a perfect time to. But for now, because we're so low leveled, you don't want to over level too much. And, well, some of these mons can get rather frustrating hunting. We're going to do the low frustration feature and wait until later if we can. Like that 2% Psyduck that Julia was going after. Again, there's a better time to catch it if you can't now. I mean, there was an opportunity to catch it and get some good levels with it and get a problem solved early. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. But there's a chance later she will get one. And there's a level 9 for Starly. There's the wing attack we've been waiting for. But yeah, if you don't catch it, don't cry about it. Don't worry if you can't find them now. Sometimes it's just the wrong time of day. Did you know? The first Pokemon to appear in a battle is the one at the top of your team list. I think we all knew that by how we've been watching this, but yes, that is true. Oh, he's gonna fight the trainer now. But yeah, there will be a chance to come back later, and I'll be honest, Abras are a pain in the butt to catch at this point in time. There's a very easy way later on to catch them. And there's a better ball we could be using later on when we do come back and catch a lot of these Pokemon that we're missing. So don't worry if you can't catch them now. It's gotta catch them all, not gotta catch them now. But yeah, this trainer starts off with a Bidoof. And timber. Like a hunk of wood, that beaver just fell. Well, I wouldn't say it's a beaver. I forget what it actually is, but you'll know what I mean later on. Next Pokemon, Zubat. Another mismatch. Now, I am giving you the easy way with this. I'm going the easy way as a, kind of a thing. I shouldn't say most. Some trainers do use the set style, which do not let you change between Pokemon. For very base easy accuracy, we are using the shift style, which lets us change between Pokemon. Which I believe is what they do in the anime sometimes. I don't know what they actually do, but I think it might be shift, because I know they have done swaps right at the start of Faint. But here's a Pokeball. And a Pokeball. A Pokeball in a Pokeball. Or is it actually just the Pokeball itself? Trainer tips. Pokemon moves use energy called Power Points, or PP for short, to replenish at any Pokemon center. That is true. You only can use a certain move a certain amount of times. So if you check... So you're going to check, you see she says 35 PP for his Thunderbolt. There are Pokemon with less. If all 4 moves run out, you're in trouble. We're always together, I'll show you how we bonded. But you're not doomed. You see, if you run out of power points, you do have, well, run out of moves, you do have a thing. Oh look, a Kricketot. If you run out of moves, you do have a panic button. The Pokemon will use a move called Struggle, and by the way, here Splash is completely useless. No power, no damage, just flops around and does nothing. Again, Magikarp is rather useless. But Starly isn't. But yeah, the last move you got, the final one. Well, you can see the special attack. Well, this is a physical attack. You see a category. It is like a... I'll show you a better example later of those, but yeah. If you run out of moves, you'll automatically use a physical attack known as Struggle. It will do damage, and give you 1/8 recoil damage. But it's at least something. And I forget if it works on ghosts or not. Got me down! And you got the 392 Pokédollars. I'll explain about why I just said in a little while when we get to it, but here's a trainer looking for Pokemon. She's a young trainer out looking for Pokemon. She's Last Caitlin. I'm trying to remember if that was what Chloe picked for her trainer class. I can't remember with that girl. She gets into trouble a lot of the time. I mean a lot of the time. But we will have the option to choose our trainer class later on too. So it's not like we're panicking. But you can see that we took him out with Tackle. By the way, if you want a good example of what the last trainer class looks like, look up Giselle in the anime. The episode is The School of Hard Knocks. She's loosely based around it, but you can see what I mean. Do we have a knockout? Nope, not yet. I'm just taking a quick look at something, don't mind me. I don't think she did actually, looking at it. But yeah, it's a very common look. Especially early on. And she's sending out Voodoo! Last trainers are often seen early game, as they are kind of the beginner ones too. They actually do grow up in the game, and they often turn into what is called the beauty class. Yes, they evolve too. I'm looking at... yeah, it isn't her sprite either. But there's a knockdown, and she gets another level up. Just keep going. There's Last Caitlin defeated. Huh, you finished so soon? You got 352 for winning. Nicely done. But we got more trainers. Another youngster. Give me battle so I can... all that. You can pause if you need to. Literally, these kids are really hopped up on sugar half the time. I'm just too excited to be out there, you know? Oh, and by the way, the other thing about Lass, their trainer class in Japan is called Miniskirt. The beauty class is called Grown Up Woman. The youngster here, the youngsters are called Shorts Youngster in 1 to 3, and with a different variant of it in Generation 4 onward. That they literally changed the lettering around, but same thing. They're the male counterpart. And yeah, we just sent one to the ground. Good try. Yeah, he's not ready for the gym challenge yet. And by the way, some youngsters also dual class as bug catchers, especially in my region of Unova and Kalos, because we don't actually have bug catchers for some reason. I don't know. I mean, they do exist. But yeah, both youngsters and lasses are the early game trainers usually. So they'll often have the early evolutions of Pokemon and Pokemon found on the route that they just were found in. Like the Starly here. It makes sense, right? They're getting that lovely sunset in the background. It's getting closer to night. Will Asher make it to the first gym by nightfall is a good question. But he is going to go hard. Another Starly Beach Shinx quick attack. And a takedown. With another lightning bolt. Thundershock for the win. Madeline's about to send out Bidoof again. You know, one good fighting move would make these Bidoofs go down even quicker. But because there's nothing with it, we can't really do anything about it. So out comes another Thundershock. Halfway there. Still not done. Running low on power points for Shinx. That's not good. And there we go. Timber goes the Bidoof. You defeat last Madeline. Oh, I lost. La la la. As the wind gently flutters against her. 380 for winning. And that's another defeat. That Pokemon trainer's out. Abra! Oh, this is the thing. He's got one shot to catch it. If he swaps Pokemon, that guy's teleporting out of here. Will he catch it in a Premier Ball? Everyone hold on to your butts. 1, 2, 3. He got the Abra! Amazing! Ooh, that's one less problem for him. He's got a 6-member. Everything will be added to the Pokedex. You can while sleep and maintain a telepathic radar. It teleports when it is threatened. Yeah. Sounds about right. No nickname yet. Abra, the fast little sneak. It sleeps and teleports. So you can put it to a deeper sleep or paralyze it, which is odd. You can put it to sleep while it's sleeping and you can catch it easier. It's probably better to fire a ball with a high success rate though, or hope you can trade for one. Because this mon can still get away, and when it does, it's gone. It is vicious though, a token psychic that passes a massive punch. And look at the word spoon too. It does start out a little weak, only knowing teleport, but once you get it evolved at least once, the word wabam comes in. Just I always see my breakfast time because it's always got spoons with them. And now that he's got that, he's probably going to get the item and run into the cave. Oh yeah, Abra's teleport can bring you back to the last Pokemon Center. But you can see the only thing it has is teleport. It's going to teleport away as soon as it can. But teleport can also be used outside of battle for free to bring you back to the last Pokemon Center you've been to. You can see it's a speedy one with its ability in nature. I'll go over nature's everything later, when it becomes time to, when we start actually needing them. But there's a repel. Repel are rather useful if you're almost dead or you just want to get out of the area or get through it quickly. Because any Pokemon lower than your lead level will not attack. Let me say that again. Any Pokemon lower than your leading Pokemon's level will not attack. Can you say it one more time? This is important, so I'm going to say it a third time. Any Pokemon lower than your lead level will not attack. This has basis for later on. Because there are certain rare finds that are just a certain level. So if you have a Pokemon, say that's level 11 and a bunch of 9s, you put level 10 in, the only thing you're going to find is that level 11. That's why I said it 3 times. This will come in vital later. The other half of the route is the Oreburgh Gate. It's an actual cave. We do get the Hidden Moves AP, or Hidden Moves Pokewatch program. We also get Rock Smash, but we need the Coal Badge for it. For the Hidden Move, but we can use the TM. I gotta make that clarity now. The path from Jublife to Oreburgh passes through here. Not much to do here, but we'll pass on through. For now. We'll come back later with more equipment to actually handle this. We got a 72% chance of Geodude, 2% of level 4, 44-5, 24-6, and 10-4-7. The other Mons, well, we got another 8% for the level 8 Geodude, the rare one. The high-leveled one. And a 20% chance of a Zubat at level 6. Yeah, 5 different Geodudes and a Zubat. How fun. And now we're in Oreburgh Gate. Oh, looky there, you got a Poketch. Huh, you're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? Well, it's all good, you're a new fellow friend of Pokemon. So let me make a gift of these technical machines to you. TM98s. You put the TM98s in your bag's TM pocket. Each of these TMs contains the move Rock Smash. FYI, when you use a technical machine to teach your Pokemon move, that TM will then break. So think very carefully about when to use it. I've also added a new feature to your Poketch, rookie trainer. It's the Hidden Moves app. Use Rock Smash from your Poketch, and a wild Pokemon will get rid of boulders on your path. But to use this hidden move in the field, you'll first need a gym badge from Oreburgh City. I'm looking forward to seeing your growth. This is new. Before, when you played these games, there were HMs and TMs. HMs were infinite use and could not be sold or deleted. And yeah, there's the easy way to get through that path if you don't want to face the trainers yet. Asher's going to fight them though, because, he's got to talk to everyone. Now, I know in the later regions, I think it started with the region after mine, TMs became multi-use. Then they became un-multi-use with TRs. Which one is it? Right? Well, nowadays, you don't even need HMs. Like, really, you don't. Let's see, here they are. Here's mine. So I'm just looking at mine. Oh yeah, these are unlimited use. Wow, it's been a while since I've been out using these things. But yeah, my generation started with the renewable TMs. What am I thinking? Well, that's fine. I can be tired. It's impossible to distinguish from rocks. It slams against others in contests of toughness. But this went back to the one-use TMs. I don't know why they did this. But, I should say that now that HMs are gone, that we do have not much use for them. And yeah, the basic collector's items now might sit on my shelf. TMs, though, still are needed. Often you want a move that you can't teach a Pokemon, you might be able to find it on the TM and teach it that way. It works very good for combos. Like, really good for combos. Sometimes you just want that one move that'll surprise people in a battle and throw them off. That's a good use for a TM. Or if it learns a move that would be better suited, like say Thunderbolt on a Shinx, you could do it that way. But then again, the Shinx would have to have a higher special attack than regular attack for that to be vital. Again, it's there if you need them. This generation, this game, they start giving out multiple TMs instead of just one. Before you get just one TM a battle, if you were lucky, and that person had a TM. Or you're in the wild, you find a single TM. Now they give you 3 from a trainer. That guy gave us 3 of them. They're mass produced. Did we take the economy too much with these rewritables? Or reusables? Did we? And yeah, he's using Shinx and kind of made him impossible to do anything except, well, you know. All you can do is attack and do very little damage because of Geodude's high defense. Ground attacks void his Thunderbolt. It's an easy fight. This is why there was a swapping going on earlier. But yeah. Free use. And I know the Sinnoh region was terrible when it came to HMs and TMs. You needed 6 HMs to get up Victory Road. 6 of 8. If that tells you anything. Was it 6 or was it 5? One of the two. Either way, you needed 2 Pokemon with HMs with them. The Abra Curse is defeated. Insufficiently raised. You're 92 for winning. I mean, you had your Rock Slide, you had your Rock Smash, you had your Strength, you had your Waterfall, you had your Surf. There's 5 right there. I don't know if you need another one, but if you did, you're going to need it. For 5 or 6, that's 2 Pokemon. It was insane. Now you just need that app. You got a gift. You don't need to carry 2 Bidoof with you with all the HMs. To celebrate my game through this cave, I'm going to battle you. You didn't get through it yet, honey. You got one more. Picnicker class. We were talking about that a little bit, right? The Picnicker girl, Picnic Girl or Picnicker is a female class, basically. They were called junior trainers originally and Girl Scouts in Japanese. Probably because of legal reasons, the change was made. But yeah, they do exist, and they kind of stopped existing around this gen. But they're officially back. So, enjoy them. I heard they appeared in the Gen 6 remakes, but we haven't seen one since, really. But the male version is the camper, which we saw a little bit ago. They were called Junior Trainer Males or Boy Scouts in the original. And their Japanese name is Camp Boy. Yes, Camp Boy instead of Camper. Makes sense, right? Again, probably changed because legal reasons. Again, they also haven't appeared since Gen 4 and the Gen 6 remake. Here's a Psyduck. It's a water type. It's defeated. But Shinx would have been a better choice, and that is what we were looking for earlier. I'll wait until we catch one before I go over it. But yeah, she lost. But either way, we made it to the next up, Oreburgh City. The City of Energy. The first city with a gym. Oreburgh is not going to be a pushover for the unprepared. We can get an Oreberry if we trade, Dust Ball for free, Heal Ball if we show a Zubat, a Great Ball, Super Potion, and a Stardust. Our notables here are Oreburgh Mining Museum. Yay, fossils! The Oreburgh Mine and the Oreburgh Gym. Not much here, but it's still kind of big. I know it's been a long episode and still going, but we're at Oreburgh City, the City of Energy. Oh. Howdy, trainer! If you don't have a single gym badge, other trainers will look down on you like you're a total noob, right? Well, we are a total noob. We're a noob. So I'll show you where the town's Pokemon gym is. Some people actually find that kind of mean, but at the same time, it is kind of true. We are kind of, Oh, there's someone there. Huh? Oh, it's you, Asher. You finally got here. You're slow like always. You're so slow, the gym leader's long gone now. He said he had to go to, to Oreburgh Mine. I got my badge already, so it's no big deal to me, but... Yeah, you can go sit on a pile of rocks. Sit and meditate! You know how Pokemon have different natures, like we have personalities? I don't think it's surprising to see a Pokemon in different colors. Oh no. Have you ever seen or heard about shiny Pokemon? They have different colors than usual. For instance, Pikachu is usually yellow color, right? Correct? Well, shiny Pikachu is sort of orange. Remember what I said about special circumstances, that if we saw one early on it was screened, or the other one where I said throw a higher ball? That's why. There are 8 gym leaders in the Sinnoh region. The objective for trainers is to get gym badges from them all. Oreburgh lets us train our Pokemon in the mine. A gym leader isn't just like any trainer you meet. I'd take as many Pokemon as possible if I were you. But yeah, in short, there is a chance of getting a shiny. It's very low odds, but yeah, they're rare. Are you getting your Pokemon? Here, take this if you'd like. You obtain a Dusk Ball. You put the Dusk Ball in the bag's Pokeball's pocket. Giving nicknames to Pokemon is the way to go. It makes you feel as if they're your very own. Dak. He named our Psyduck Yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all. It's gonna evolve into something blue! But yeah, shiny Pokemon are rare. Could you imagine shiny Geodude just going kaboom! Right as soon as you switch? Yeah, I feel bad that happened to you. Listen, do you have a Pokemon called Machop? Would you be willing to trade your Machop for my Abra? Not right now. Oh, okay. Well, we'll make trade later, but if you change your mind, I'll be right here waiting. A Pokemon obtained in a trade grows quickly. But if a Pokemon grows too much, you'll often ignore the trainer. Of course, that won't matter if you have a lot of gym badges. Yes, traded Pokemon will disobey if you do not have the badge requirement. But your Pokemon will never disobey you. All Pokemon have a special power called an ability. How my Pokemon and I are alike. It's not anything I can explain easily. The view is good from up here, but it's a pain going out. If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Zubat? I don't have one, but I also need to bring one to you when it's in the party. Make sure if you have one, it's in the party, and speak to him, you'll get a present. The gym leader went off to work in the mine. When I run around with my running shoes on, it feels like I'm the center of attention. There are a lot of different TMs. It's tricky trying to decide which Pokemon should learn what moves. In this lovely building, Urk is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Don't you think Rock-type Pokemon are nice? I like how lumpy they are. I'm not gonna say anything else on that. Oreburgh is our town gym leader. He may be young, but he keeps the mine running safely and efficiently. That's a clue. have a rock type, huh? Oh, Pokemon. Let's see what they carry. What do they have? The Heal Ball and the Net Ball. Net Balls are good for catching water or bug type Pokemon. I'm going to get a couple in case we run into a Kricketot. Or later if we get something better. Badges at Pokemon gyms give you our measure of trainer's worth. By getting more badges, you get to buy more items and Pokemarks. The Pokemon girls are so pretty, they leave me tongue-tied. And out they go. Next up, the center. And a heal. There we get our Pokemon back at full health. I think he's gonna go north now. It's a good time too. Ah, the Oreburgh Mine Museum. We might check that out next episode. Kind of a girthy thing. We're already an hour in. For those of you with Chimchar, I recommend going to 207. I recommend going to 207 if you want to anyway. Because if you need a Machop, then you can get a Machop here. If you don't, then why even bother coming up here? We can't do much else, so there isn't that much we can get to yet. I'm not going to list the items. You know, there is an item we can pick up. In fact, I think they do pick it up. But I'll pick it up later. It's only a Pokeball. But I will list it later when we go through the whole route. So don't panic. You're not missing anything important. Pokemon. Geodude, 5, 6, and 7. 20, 40, 55% chance. 55%. During the morning and night, you can get a Kricketot, a 10% chance. Route 207 also contains Machop. I'll go over that in a second, but I do want to mention the Zubat's 10% at night. Machop during the day is a 35% chance, 45 in the afternoon, and 25 at night. If you want to hunt the sucker, best sauce to find him is in the afternoon. So what's he looking for here? Easy. He wants that Pokeball. Pokeball spotted. No, that's not why he's here. You can get that Pokeball later if you want. This is why we're here. Machop is a fighting type. Asher has no way to actually fight a rock type sufficiently. He wants this Machop because it will help him. This will provide the strength he needs to get to the gym because I can get strong against rock. And that got caught. With that, that's gonna level up a few of his Mons. Magikarp's level 9 now. Yay, it's getting closer to getting at least useful. And Machop will be added to the Pokedex. The muscles never cramp however much it trades. It lives in the mountains away from humans. No nickname, and add to the party. He's got 6. He's got to swap someone out. He's sending Starly to the box. I don't blame him. The last one we got for this episode is Machop. One of the well-known fighting types in the game. It involves in something that can carry you and your team in and out of battle. Literally, have you been to Alola? They have these guys carrying trainers around in the final form. I've seen it. It's interesting. Evolving one to its final form is worth it if you want a powerhouse. If it has a focus band, which is 5%, it's even better. Just be careful he doesn't dent your team. Because he can leave a nice little dent. Oh, I need to bring this up. This just happened. This just happened while we were talking about it. Well, while we're recording it. As you can see, Ichigo is in a fight with a Machop. I know I'm showing the same fight again with a different trainer. Nah. Shh. There's something important that's about to happen. You see, sometimes, if you're extra lucky, or it's a good day, and you just happen to have it happen, the Pokemon does something interesting for you. Like, sometimes it has an ability you didn't expect, sometimes it does a little shine to it, but sometimes they carry an item. You see me already mixing this, right? Watch this. That Machop was caught. And experience points were given. Huh, her team's interestingly named. Campfire, Bidoof hasn't been named yet. There hasn't been named yet. Chinks learned Bite finally. Oh, it's level 12, it learns Bite. Okay, thank you. But yeah, Bite is good for those 2 trainers, so you can wait until here and you get the first badge and go get the TM10. Because that it'll be added to the dex, we've already seen that. Oh, it has a Growler Repealy, strengthening the entire body. Wow. Sometimes different dexes appear. But yeah, she's thinking of her nickname. But this one does have a little bit of a surprise to it. We're waiting to see what she names it. And the name is Mochi. Not bad. Probably thought of the giant mouths to make Mochi with, and named it after that. It looks like she's swapping that out for something. I think I just saw something else we'll talk about next episode. But yeah, she has a new Pokemon. Oh yeah, she does have a new one. I'll tell you about the other one next episode. But for now, notice that Mochi has an item on its screen. Ichigo, being a little concerned, went to the next area and got next defense and did not realize it. She didn't realize it's carrying a focus band. And she just noticed it now. The focus band. What it does, it's an item to be held by a Pokemon. The whole remainder, a potential KO attack, leaving it with just 1 HP. That's right, this Mochi came with Sturdy as well, as a bonus. Very useful. With that, we're getting the episode here. Next episode, we'll check what else happened to Ichigo, and we'll go into the mine. Hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.